You can create beautiful word clouds in Excel using Python. In this video, I will show you how you can create the word cloud and how you can make adjustments to the word cloud. Let's get started. If you have a large text, you can copy paste it into a single cell, in this case cell C4. But in this example, I have my text in a range of cells. I have over 400 reviews on a book in different cells, and I'm going to create a word cloud for these reviews. The first step is to concatenate all those reviews into a single cell. I'm going to use the text join function in Excel. There are three arguments. The first one is the delimiter. I'm going to use comma and space as my delimiter. The second argument is if you want to ignore empty cells. I want to ignore the empty cells. The value will be true. And the last part is the text we are going to use. In the datasheet, I'm going to select all cells from B2 to B450. This will give me a text in a single cell, and I'm going to create my word cloud. Convert your cell to a Python cell, =pi and tab, and I'm going to write my code in the formula bar. I need to import the word cloud library from word cloud, import uppercase word cloud. I also need to import the stopwords. Stopwords is a set of words that will be removed from your text by default, but if you want, you can make adjustments to this list. My text is in cell C4. Type text equal to and select the cell that contains your text. You can assign a name to your word cloud. I will call it my word cloud. Then I'm going to use the imported word cloud, uppercase word cloud. We're going to pass some arguments here. Then we are going to generate the word cloud using the text we have in cell C4. We already assigned that to a variable called text. You don't have to pass any arguments here, and that will create a basic word cloud, but if you want to make adjustments to your word cloud, we have many arguments here. To display the word cloud, I'm going to use plt.imShow. Note that I did not import plt. When you create a Python cell, plt is available to you. It's one of the libraries that by default is imported. Then pass the name of your word cloud here. There's an argument we need to pass here. PLTs have access. We don't need access here, so access is off. Then we can display that, plt.show. Control and enter to run the cell. I can see an image here. When you click on pi, you will see a preview. If you right-click on the cell, there's an option here to display plot over cells. Click on that, and this will give you the plot, or in this case, the word cloud. The background is black, the resolution is low, so we need to make some adjustments. Going back to my code, I'm going to pass arguments to the word cloud. The first one is background color. I'm going to use a white background. There are other colors available. I'm going to change the resolution when it width equal to, in this case, 1200 and height equal to, in this case, 800. There are many color maps you can use. There's an argument called color map. And I'm going to use a color map that I'm familiar with, BRG. If you search Python color map, you will find hundreds of different palettes that you can use. Run the cell once more, and you will see an updated version of your word cloud. These reviews are about a book related to Gen AI and education. Those are the words that they're most dominant in my word cloud, but I don't need them. I want to remove these words and regenerate my word cloud to see what are the other words that they are more dominant. I can add those words to the stop word and recreate my word cloud. I will create a custom version of Stopwords. I'm going to call it custom Stopwords. Get the Stopwords dot union. That's how you're going to add words to Stopwords. And I'm going to pass it as a set. All words should be in all lowercase. AI is the first word. Education is the second word. And Gen AI is the third word. In the wordcloud, I will add this as an argument. Lowercase Stopwords, which is one of the arguments of wordcloud, is equal to custom Stopwords. Let's regenerate the wordcloud. This will remove those words, and other words will become more dominant here. You can adjust that stop word list. You can add words if you believe that they should be removed from your wordcloud, or you can remove words if you believe those words are important to you. I can resize this and make it larger.